Hey guys, eNtaK here, and today I wanted to talk to you about my favorite top changes that Epic made to the Fortnite map. Now, I thought I would list these in order of my favorite changes, but I want to hear from you guys also. What are your top 5 changes that they made to the map or game in Season 5? I'm going to go with map in this video. I could do other things, obviously, for different changes, but these are for the map specifically. So let me know, for you yourself, what are your top 5 changes to the map or to the game? Also, what tier are you guys at now? I managed to get to level 52 in one day after a lot of working. I also bought some, and so I'm curious to know what level you guys got to though, and what tier you're sitting at right now. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, as it helps me know you guys are enjoying the Fortnite content. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified of every time I put out a video on the channel. I'll be reading the names of the first people who comment at the end of the next video. So let's go ahead and just get right into this. I'm pretty excited about this. This is going to be a little bit more compact video of what I did with the full review, the everything you need to know video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think of this video. Now, first up, I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? The desert area is my #1 favorite new area in the entire map. This has so much stuff. There's lots and lots of features to this place. I'm going to cover some of them in this video as we go along, but essentially this area is just filled, jam-packed filled with all kinds of different things and little towns and lots of loot areas. I mean, lots and lots of loot areas, and in areas that you might not necessarily suspect. Now, obviously, the first and biggest area that is worth noting in this new desert biome is Paradise Palms. This is a sprawling little town full of all kinds of cool buildings. It looks like a beach area, you know, something straight out of like California or something like that. Now, when you come into the town, the first and most notable feature of this town is the hotel that's on the left here. This has a lot of different rooms. There's all kinds of loot that can be found in here. There's chests on the roof. You can find all kinds of things, but you don't necessarily even have to go here because this city has a lot of chests littered all about, and you can find all kinds of stuff. You can go to one building and pretty much get fairly geared out. This is a very hot area to go to right now. I don't know if it's a place that you might necessarily want to visit, but it's a nice little town. It is a very quiet and simple community, beautiful in the middle of the desert. It's not so much quiet anymore though. Now, next up in this area for me is the little Mexican, southwestern, whatever type of house that you want to call this. It has a ridiculous amount of chests. This is my actual favorite place to go. It's not obviously the main like image of this area, but if you want to get geared out quickly with like squads or something, or by yourself, this is the place to come to. There are chests everywhere in this place, and it is a very easy place to get geared out and take out people if you ever do run into anybody. Another very obvious notable difference to this area is this brand new racetrack here. It is great for those golf carts to have a little fun on, and I do believe that if you line up at the line and attempt to race, the lights in the racetrack actually do work and will tell you when to go. It'll signal you to go, which is pretty cool. It has got a lot of different things all over the place. You can jump on any of the tires. Another real cool thing about this area is that there's just tons of wood everywhere. Not only this area, but the entire desert area. So you can really have a competitive advantage early on from coming here and getting looted and getting resources. Now, probably the last notable area of this entire desert biome is this nice little Oasis area. It's just beautiful. I had to mention it just because it's like a really beautiful area. I truly love the artwork in this game, and this is notable to me, just simply how cool it is. And then there's that big nice canyon and the mountaintops and everything that is just scattered about in terms of landmarks in this area. Coming in at #2 is obviously going to be the Viking area. This is such a cool addition to the game. I love Vikings. I love this area, this time in history, the cool different designs, the way they did things. And in this area we've got some houses, we got a long boat, it's a llama boat. I love the llamas, man. This thing is really cool. There's chests in it, there's chests on it. It's definitely a place worth going to. There really isn't like a ton of things to do here right now. It is a very contested area just because of its, because it being new. It's definitely a place that I can see being a weekly challenge location in the coming weeks, simply because it's new, it's so unique, it's got these cool houses. There's not a ton to do here right now. I kind of wish it was just a tad bit larger. It seems too small, you know what I mean? Like, it seems like it should be a little bit larger, but it is a really cool location. It's on top of a mountain. It's very unique in and of itself, and it's also a very unique location for where it is as well. It's, like I said, a very contested area currently, and so if you want to go here, best of luck, but you've been warned. Now, number 3 was a tough one. Lazy Links. I'm going to go with Lazy Links simply because it is new, but I almost went with Dusty Divot because of the transformation and the storyline that's behind Dusty Divot. But this is a new area, so this is coming in at number 3 for me because it's an obvious change. I mean, it's like a legitimate addition to the game, and so this is worth obviously noting at rank number 3 for me. I wonder what you guys think as well. If this is your number 3, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on it. So this is a country club, right? It's got a golf course, it's got a swimming pool, it's like the place to go if you're rich. And it just so happens that, there's a field that's no longer here. And so maybe those guys wanted to turn their acreage into some money, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we've got a golf course now that's here, and it seems to be a pretty cool place to go to. A lot of people go here, mainly because of the golf carts. Like, there's a ton here, and people like to ride around in some golf carts. And I don't know if that fad will ever die, but currently people like drifting around and running into things. It's not easy to drive, in my opinion, and people are pretty derpy when it comes to when it comes to driving those things. There's chests, there's loot here, you can get geared out. It's a nice open area, it's a cool place to go, so definitely check it out. So coming in at number 4 for me is Dusty Divot. This thing has been overgrown. It's a mess in here now. There's trees galore. It's an awesome place to go for wood. It's still very contested, but this area is really cool to me because it suggests something. It suggests that ever since the meteor crash has happened, they've wrapped up their science experiments, they've wrapped up their research, things are abandoned, things are overgrown. They moved on from this location, and it seems like no one's really been here in a long time. And I just really like the storytelling aspect of this area, and you can see the meteor's not even here anymore. It's completely gone. And so this whole area, in terms of the storyline, is kind of changed. And so I'm curious to see if maybe at some point the crater's going to be filled back in, Dusty Depot is going to come back. What do you guys think about this? Because I think it's pretty substantial where they're taking the storyline in Season 5. Number 5 is a little different of an area. Don't really know what they mean yet. There are big giant Easter Island heads on the island now, and each one has a bunch of chests by them. And they also have, this one specifically can have 3 at it. And not only that, but they have rifts near them. Well, that last one does. They're just kind of weird, out of place, and don't know what to really make of them yet. I mean, if we're going with the time aspect of things, pulling from, being out of time or whatever, I don't know. It just seems really weird. Curious to know what your thoughts are about these things. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite things are that have come in Season 5, what you're looking forward to them adding, hopefully adding in Season 5. Just really curious to hear your thoughts on these changes and the new skins and the gliders and everything. I just want to hear your feedback, guys. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about all of this. Oh yeah, also there are dinosaurs. They're just not alive. We were lied to by that leaker. They're not alive. They're fake. But there are dinosaurs in the desert. You can go look at them and jump on their tails if you're into that type of thing.